Hello, my fellow Aldi addict. It's Jackie. It's another Monday, and of course that means I'm back at Aldi. It's sunny, but it's also snowy. But if the sun's out, I'm not going to complain. My only complaint is that I'm running way behind schedule. I like to get here at 9-ish in the morning or shortly after 9. It's almost noon. I have no one to blame but myself, but I still need to get in, get the groceries because I'm counting on groceries from here to make dinner tonight. So I guess I better stop the talking and get into the store. I'm excited to share with you what I find in Aldi, my week of meals. And don't forget, in the description, I'll be sharing my meal plan along with linking any recipes that I'm using below. Let's go. Mila would not forgive me if I didn't get her cider. She's absolutely loving it this season. We are having 2 taco-y type meals this week, nachos and crunch wraps. And so I need cilantro and green onions for both. They're 95 cents a piece. I haven't bought these in a while, but we are having a vegetarian fried rice, and I think Matt and I would enjoy having these chicken egg rolls air fried. Depending on the mood, Elsie might eat them too. $3.59. I have had these in the past and really like them. Getting a seedless cucumber for Elsie's salads this week, 95 cents for that. And I'm also going to get a head of cauliflower to roast. Haven't done that in a while. $3.39. I'm going to make an apple crumble this week, and Mila likes to take apples to school. We actually have quite a few apples still in our fridge, but I'm going to take the older ones to make the apple crumble. Anyways, I'm getting Granny Smith, $3.49. Oh, this is new here. It doesn't say it's new, but I've never seen sun-dried tomatoes at my Aldi before. They're $4.19. That's really nice to know. But I want black olives. We're having nachos, and we're also going to have crunch wraps. I think these would be good for both, $1.95. Kel really wanted me to look for chili lime almonds, so I have a feeling I'm going to need to get those at Meyer, even though there's a ton of different nuts here. He wants those, something new for his lunch. 59 cents a pound. I'm going to get a couple Roma tomatoes, again for the nachos and for the crunch wraps. I think 3 will be enough. I'm getting 3 pack of green peppers. I have been buying the colored ones, and we do prefer those for munching, but I need green peppers for the chili, so the kids will have to suffer and munch on these instead. Although they look a little not the best, some of them. Come on, green peppers. That one looks pretty good. $2.29. And I also need celery for the chili and Cal's lunch. That's 95 cents. Okay, croissants were not on my list, but my kids do like them, and they're 50% off. So half off of $3.69. Gonna get those. I think they'll enjoy them maybe as a breakfast. There's actually quite a few that's marked down, which I'm surprised because I am here later in the day than normal. Lots of baked items, birthday cake donuts, chocolate. We have apple cider donuts, muffins down here. Sorry to whoever doesn't get these. I feel bad. But I'm over here for naan. Will I get lucky? Oh my gosh. For more butter chicken tomorrow, 30% off. I'm getting 30% off the naan, yay. And a 30% off baguette. I don't have a plan for that. Let me look at my meals, see if there's anything baguette would be good with. I don't really think so, so I'm gonna leave that for someone else. Sandwich skinnies. Lots of discounted items. Elsie wants her brownies for lunches, $1.89. She loves these. I'm making chili this week, and I'm going to serve it how my mother-in-law used to serve it. She would have Fritos and she would have mashed potatoes. Lately I've been doing spaghetti when I make chili, but I'm going to do it her way this week, $1.79. Mainly because my girls love Fritos and mashed potatoes, and I know that they'll really like that. And I make the chili vegetarian and with meat. I'm waiting to get to the eggs and all the dairy stuff, but I'm just enjoying looking at all the candy. We have so much candy still from Halloween, and it's probably why I'm sitting here looking like all of it looks good, because I've been eating way more candy than normal. But I love their chocolate selection. My dad was telling me how much he loves all of these, the dark chocolate almonds, the coconut covered almonds. I think there's another one of these, a different version, maybe not. The English toffee almonds. He was telling me about that at the grand opening I went to with him. I do need more eggs. We're having breakfast for dinner, so I'm making eggs, I'm making pancakes, and my daughter is making pumpkin pie later this week. A friend of hers wanted to make it with her. So they're gonna make a couple, one for our house, one for her friend's house, but I don't have quite enough eggs. $1.96 for these. $2.61 for a gallon of 2% milk. And I also need half and half. Let's see here. Fat-free, I don't want fat-free. $2.65. I'm making a praline sauce to go with our pumpkin pancakes for dinner. Just a little follow-up from last week. I bought this white chocolate cold foam. It is sinfully delicious. I highly recommend it. Breakfast for dinner, if I remember, I always try to get orange juice. I'm gonna get the calcium $3.79 for this. I need spread butter. This is $3.85. Always get this kind. And then I need, of course, more butter. $3.49. I'm actually getting two because of all the baking and butter or breakfast we're doing. I need that. It's a little bit of red sticker chicken, and I am using chicken. I was just going to use something frozen, but this would be easier. I don't have to defrost it. 30% off of $7.93. So for the chili, I'm making it vegetarian, and then I'm also making beef and pork on the side. I'll freeze it in small portions and add a little bit to a side crock pot to the chili so I can have it meaty. And this is $2.89 for this sausage. And then I will have it for many other chilies throughout the season. And I'm also going to get the Black Forest bacon. This is $4.99, and that's going to be for breakfast tonight. And then whatever's left over, which yes, when I make bacon we do have leftovers, I'll put on the side for the veggie fried rice for another meal, and Matt and I can add the bacon to it. Now I see the birria beef here. A company just sent me birria bombs and one for chicken. The chicken is what I'm making this week that we're going to use for nachos and for crunch wraps, but I'm interested in trying them. But that reminded me, I'll show you the bombs at home when I do my meal plan. But I need to get some beef for the soup I'm making, or the chili, and I'm gonna get one of these at $6.49. Getting Elsie some mandarin oranges and juice. I'm gonna get 2 packs, $2.29 each. She loves these for her lunch, and I always make sure to get the juice. Vegetable stock for the chili. Normally you'd use beef, but since I'm making it vegetarian, we'll start with this. Elsie and I were here this weekend, and we were looking for cereal. The Cinnamon Balance used to be, or it's just like the Life. We don't have it here anymore. Do you have Balance at yours? I haven't bought it in a while, but that was one of Elsie's favorites, and we were very surprised when we didn't see it. I need a giant can of pinto beans for the chili. This is $1.49, and I need 2 cans of the kidney beans. These are 79 cents a piece. And I'm right next to the beets, which I want for salads. That is $1.75. I love these. Since we're in bread making season and pie, crusts, and cookies, Mila made cookies yesterday. I'm making a crumble. She's making 2 pie crusts. Basically, flour is more of a regular buy, $2.19 right now. 79 cents for a can of black beans. I'm making corn and black bean salsa for both of our meals. And I also need can of corn to go with that, 50 cents. I'm gonna get 4 cans of tomato sauce for the chili, 47 cents a piece. And then I'm also going to get 2 cans of diced tomatoes, and these are 91 cents a piece. I need 3 cans of evaporated milk, 1 to make nacho cheese and 2 for 2 pies. They're 95 cents a piece. That's part of the holiday markdown. And then, of course, if I'm making pumpkin pie, I need 2 cans of pumpkin, and I need 1 for pumpkin pancakes tonight. That's $1.09 a piece. I'm getting 3. Chili takes a whole lot of chili powder, 99 cents. Make sure I have enough. Oh, my heart skipped a beat. I thought they had more of the sticky pudding. Those were so good. But I did buy these at an grand opening last week. My only thing I bought, and my husband loved them, the pumpkin scones. I'm going to try them tonight. They're $4.99. They have gingerbread and pumpkin. They make 8 of them. Really good. You can thaw them or you can bake them. We baked them. They have extra creamy whipped topping or 0 sugar whipped topping, $1.09. Some gluten-free cheesecake. The crab cakes are still here. The grilled cheeses are still here, $4.49. We haven't tried them. I was really disappointed that my son wouldn't try them, and I just haven't had a need yet. But I'm not seeing too much new. This is unpriced, but they have a spicy Cajun pasta. It has pasta with Cajun vegetables, chicken, sausage, and a hint of spice. It is a little over a pound and 5 ounces, but that's definitely new. Chicken wings from Tyson, $6.99 for 2.5 pounds. That seems really reasonable. And then we're down into turkeys, and guess what's joined the party? Holiday hams. $2.19 a pound for a spiral sliced half ham, and $3.95 a pound for a boneless spiral sliced ham. It's back. Hot cocoa with marshmallows, $2.49. I'm going to get 2 boxes. My husband loves hot chocolate. He drinks it very frequently. Southwest guacamole, $2.99 for both of our dinners, mostly for the nachos. My son was very impressed with, I think it was this one, $2.49. I'm getting it again. He'll be very happy. We have nachos. I'm going to make a homemade cheddar cheese sauce. We'll see how that goes. Evaporated milk and mild cheddar are the main ingredients. You season it, $1.79. But can we just take a moment and appreciate Aldi's very large cheese aisle? There's so many good options here. I love their cheese. The problem is I eat 1 meal a day and I cannot eat that much cheese in addition to meals. Maybe my meal should just be cheese. We're down here with all the Aldi finds, and a lot of the cheese calendars remain. So I made a lot of butter chicken last night, and we're having that another night for dinner this week, the leftovers, but I need more cauliflower rice at $1.49. And that will be also whatever's used, leftover of cauliflower rice will be used in the vegetable fried rice. I need more broccoli, $1.15, which again will be dumped right into my fried rice. And mixed veggies, 98 cents, fried rice. Both my girls have asked me to just have fries on hand so they can air fry some of these. You know, as I've mentioned, late night carbs win for children. $2.89. They make pasta, and now they want fries. I'm reviewing my list, and I found one thing that I'm missing. Almost done. I lied, I found 2 things. Vanilla, we need this, $4.29. My girls, both on their own, asked me if this was coming back to Aldi this week. They remembered it from last year, so I told them I'd be getting it. The apple and cherry hard candies, they love them, and they're $6.99. I don't know if I missed these last week or if they weren't out, but they have the holiday edition Boulder snack bags, or storage bags, so they have quart size and gallon. They do not have snack bag, but they're $2.89. Great if you're baking and taking things, leftovers, really cute, festive. Okay, we are done here. A little bit to get at Meyer, but any guess on my total before we check out? Okay, my total is $131.19. I'm gonna load up the van and get to Meyer. We've made it to Meyer. I'm not even gonna grab a cart or a basket. That's how confident I am. Alright, so here's why I'm actually not getting a cart, is because I'm just gonna put all my stuff in a tub, and I'm not getting that much. But I was really annoyed that they did not discount the Halloween ones. They are still full price. They have them behind the Halloween area, and despite it having a Halloween sticker and being in the 70% off Halloween area, they said no, they're not actually. So they removed them, which is nice that they moved them. But anyways, I need some storage because I bought a few things from Aldi, if we remember, and I want to keep it all together for the main floor. I kind of like this big size here. Stadium, is that the size? I feel like all of these are mismatched, but this is $14.99. It's 105 quarts, so I think that's the same size, but I like that it's longer because I have like some longer items, so I'm gonna get this one $14.99. Do I wish it was on sale? Yes. but it's going to fit my needs, and I'm sick. I've been hunting for a clearance version for a while. I haven't found it, so I'm gonna get it. Plus, I'm really grateful that it's see-through, because then I can feel confident in what I'm grabbing when I'm in the storage area. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 boxes of, no. Matt would not be happy with that, sugar-free. I need pistachio pudding, not sugar-free. I think Matt is making pistachio muffins. He saw that at a bakery, and I said, I bet they use muffin mix, or pudding mix, and he said, I bet so. And he said he's gonna look it up, and then what do you know? It's on the shopping list. So I'm gonna get 2 of them at $1.59. I love pistachio pudding, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he's making. In hindsight, it probably would have been better for me to get the tub afterwards, because I'm getting so few items. A little ridiculous carrying this. Okay, so I am very happy to see that they have chili lime almonds here. Now, why doesn't Meyer brand have chili almond? Because theirs are buy one, get one 50% off. They have sriracha, and that is 8 ounces for $3.89. Also buy one, get one half off. And then the Blue Diamond, which are delicious, chili lime, is 6 ounces for $4.19. Could go with the sale and get one I think Kel would still like. Yes, I am going to. I'm actually going to get 2 of these at $3.89, and we'll see what he thinks. They also have one of my literal favorite snacks, but I never show them because I buy them in like a grab-and-go size on Amazon. But the edamame beans and sriracha, buffalo, sea salt, ranch, wasabi. Wasabi is my favorite, but it's roasted edamame, and each pack is like 100 to 110 calories, and you get 10 or 11 grams of protein. They're so delicious. They're crunchy, delicious flavors. This will not only be amazing as you eat it, but it'll clear your sinuses. Let's see here. If you ate the entire bag of this, you'd get 52 grams of protein and only about 600 calories. But anyways, the only bean is one of my favorite snacks. I just buy the big bulk size on Amazon, and I have shared that in different hauls, but yum, yum, yum. I love these so much. And just while I'm here, I see that they have roasted chickpeas. That's something that I actually want to try to do, is roast chickpeas and edamame beans together in like a chili lime for Kel, because he does actually, even though he won't eat beans, he likes roasted chickpeas too. So if you have any amazing recipes or processes, yes, I know there's a lot of recipes out there, but if there's ones that you know and you love, I would love for you to share them with me, whether in Instagram DM or just in the comments below. I'm actually going to grab one of these. Holy moly, $2 for a single one? Maybe not. I wanted to give it to my daughter's friend. He is from England, and see what he thought of these. I feel like it's an American treasure, but $2 a piece seems a little ridiculous. Okay, well, I am going to get, oh no, this box instead. They're 2 for $3, or 2 for $6, instead of getting one single one for $2.19. And then I'm also going to get the chocolate version. I think my husband will like those. So we're adding that. Raspberries are 99 cents a piece, so I'm going to get some of these. Mila will be delighted. I'm going to get 3. Okay, I'm almost done looking goofy. I've got my entire bin here. Any guess on the total? My kids are too big for Sandy now, although every once in a while my son gets on and has fun. But he has really pretty much outgrown it. But look how fun it is right now. I love it. I spent $33.87 at Meyer. Now let's go home and see the meal plan. Okay, we're back, and here's the meal plan for the week. Monday, tonight, we're having pumpkin pancakes with bacon. I actually am preheating my oven for the bacon right now. Tomorrow, we are having buttered chicken. I already made the buttered chicken sauce and the paneer. I just need to have a little more cauliflower rice and broccoli and naan, so I bought that stuff. We're going to have this as leftovers tomorrow. Wednesday, we are having chili. I'm going to make a vegetarian version. I'm also going to make a meat version. I make the same thing, and then I just add meat to part of it near the end in a small crock pot. I do that because my older daughter is vegetarian completely, and she loves chili without the meat. My son is too. He doesn't want the meat either. I'm also making mashed potatoes with that. You can top it with cheese, onion, jalapenos, lots of yummy things, and then the Fritos. Thursday, we're going to have nachos, and this is the bomb that I was talking about. You add onion, chicken, and the tinga bomb. I don't know what tinga is, but it looks really delicious. You can cook it in an Instant Pot or a slow cooker. I'm probably going to do the slow cooker, and one of the ideas they give on here are tostadas. So I still have tostada shells. We're going to have one night of nachos, and we're also going to make crunch wraps with tostada shells. So the chicken will be a protein for that. I'm also making black bean and corn salsa that we'll have for both nights. The black bean will be protein for those that don't eat meat. Friday, we're going to do carry-out pizza and salad. We didn't end up getting carry-out pizza last week like we planned. We kind of had a chaotic Friday and everyone kind of did their own thing. I look forward to having that this week. I'm going to make veggie fried rice on Saturday, and then the chicken will already be made, as I mentioned, for the crunch wraps. It'll be just a different dinner, and we make the crunch wraps with that. If you like Aldi, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned because Friday I have a very fun video that big bag is a hint. Elsie and I recorded it this weekend, and I cannot wait to share it with you. And of course, Wednesday I'm going to be sharing with you the Aldi finds. I absolutely love that. So if you love all things Aldi like I do, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. And here you can watch me make the Wendy's Copycat Chili. Now this is the meat version. I now make it without the meat and I use veggie broth instead. And then I add meat at the end so that everyone in my family can enjoy it. And you're just going to see the meat version, which is honestly the best version right here. I now use half sausage, half beef as well instead of all beef. But this recipe is definitely worth copying. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao, Donna, ciao.